Hi students, today we are going to learn about a real number and their decimal expansion. So we already know for which number we have decimal expansion, rational number, right? So we are going to see about that. On division of two numbers, so there will be two cases if you divide. Case 1, the remainder will become 0. Then the decimal expansion of such a number is terminating. So decimal will be terminated point. Case 2, the remainder will never become 0. We will have a repeating block of digits in the quotient. So if remainder is not become 0 means you can notice that there will be a repeating block of digits in quotient. The quotient there will be a repeating of the digits, some blocks of digit, maybe 2 digits or 3 digits, some blocks of digit. That case, the decimal expansion of such a number is non-terminating and reoccurring, that is repeating. So that case it will be a non-terminating and repeating. Then we can stop there where it is repeating. Clear? So here we go for the problem. Write the following in the decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansion each has. So we have to write in the form of decimal form, right? Even we know without doing the division also we can say this is 0.36, depends on the number of 0, right? Even though we'll do with the division, right? So it will be like an exercise for the next questions. So 36 you have to divide by the 100. 3 digit and 2 digit is very small, so we have to add a 0. So we'll take in a decimal point, so we can add a 0. So 360 for 100, 3 times it will become a 300 and balance is a 60, right? So already we have a decimal, so we can add a 0. So 600 how many times? 6 times 600. So here what kind of a decimal expansion is? It is a terminating, right? So 36 by 100 is equal to 0.36. Therefore it is a terminating decimal expansion, right? So here we go for the next problem. 1 divided by the 11. So we are going to divide a 1 by the 11. Clear? It's less than that, so we'll add in a decimal. So we can add a 1 0, 10 11 and 10. Even it is less, right? So what we have to do? We have to add in a 0 on the quotient. So we can add one more 0 here. So now it is greater, right? So 11 how many times nearby 100 or 100? 9 times 99, right? So 9 times 99, balance is 1. You can see the first we divided with the 1, right? Again it's repeated. So again the quotient will repeat 09090909 only. Let me see. Okay. So 9, so already with decimal is there, we can add a 0. 10 which is less than the divisor, so we'll add a one more 0 here and it will become 100. So 11 it will come a 9 times 99, balance 1. See, right? It is repeating, right? So there is no need that we have to continue. So it is never going to terminate. It is a repeating thing, right? So it will never stop, it will repeating. So in case of repeating, which block is repeating? We can add a bar to that. I will say 1 by 11 is equal to 0.09 is the repeating, right? This 2 digit is repeating, so we can add a bar to that 2 digit. So it means that 0.090909000909, it will never terminate. Okay, that's why this bar means the bar you have to draw only for the number, the digits which is repeating. Clear? So therefore 1 by 11 has non-terminating repeating decimal, right? So here we go for the next problem. 3 divided by 13. 3 we have to divide by the 13. It is very less, so we can add a 0 to decimal 0 point. So we can add a 1 0 here. So how many? The 13 is less than 30. Okay. How many times are nearby 30? 2 times is a 26, right? 2 times 26 and balance is 4, right? We already had a decimal. We already added a decimal here, so we are allowed to add 1 zeros here. So 40. So how many times it's nearby 40? 3 times. 3 times it's 39. So balance is 1. We have to notice whether anywhere it's going to repeat or not. So if it is repeat, then it is a non-terminating. If remainder is 0, then it is a terminating. Always remember that. So 1, the decimal is already there, so we can add it 0. But even you can see it is less than the divisor, right? 13 is a greater and 10 is a divisor. We already added a 0 for the decimal, right? So we need a one more thing. We have to add a one more 0. For that we will add a 0 here, the quotient, so we can add a 0 here. So 100. So which is nearby the 113 table? 13 7 times 91. 91. What is the balance? 91. 100 minus 91 is 9. Clear? We have a decimal, so we can add a 0 here. So what is the nearby? 90 is 6 times 78. 6 times 78. So balance is a 12. So decimal is already we added, so we can add a 0. So 120. Nearby 120 is 9 times 170. So remainder is what? 3. Again it's started, right? Again it's going to continue. So what will happen? If you added 0, again the same things only going to repeat. So we no need to add the 0. We can stop here, and it is clear it's going to repeat the same block. Again it will repeat 230769, 230769, 230769, 230769. So we can stop here and we can add a bar to the digits which is going to repeat, right? 3 by 13 is equal to 0.230769. These 6 digit is going to repeat, so I add a bar to that 6 digits, right? So therefore 3 by 13 has non-terminating repeating decimal. Clear? So where we can stop? When the divisor is the same, divisor comes the same some point. Clear? You can see here the 3, but it is not a divisor. This is what we obtain by multiplying. 13 into 3 is 39. We are by multiplying. I'm talking about the divisor. This is what we are dividend. This is what we are going to divide with the 13. This is what we are going to divide with the 13. This is what we are going to divide with the 13. This number is what we are going to divide with the 13. So you have to see the dividend in the each step. Okay? Clear? If anywhere it's repeat, then you can stop there. The quotient going to repeat from the same. Again the same pattern we will get. The quotient also the same pattern. So we can stop there. So that case it is a non-terminating. It will never terminate, and decimal will repeat again. Then it's a rational number, right? Thank you.